Hello? Hello?
It's fucking cold in here.
How cold?
It's cold. It's cold. It's cold in here. Hey? Am I not? I
Huh?
thought I was. Are my headphones screwing up again? Every freaking time
Probably.
now. Yeah, I can't hear you. Hold on. Like, they. I don't understand. Nothing? I can't hear anything?
I can hear you.
And the only way I've ever been able to get it to come back is restarting my whole freaking computer. Which I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Hold on. I don't know how to make them work. I don't. I don't understand. Hold on. Yeah, I can't hear anything. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Um. God. Mm-hmm. I'm running a scan to see if it can figure out what's wrong. Ah, yes. Yes, please do that.
No? Yeah. Cool. Oh, yeah. Mm, that sucks. Mm. I don't know. Yeah. 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 I get it. That sucks. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mhm. I just relatively recently sat down and got settled dealing with Layla, and then I made spaghetti and garlic bread. Yeah. Ooh. Mm. Well, I mean, it's something. It's carbs for your brain. Hmm. I don't know yet. I'm sitting here still kind of trying to figure that out, I guess. Mm. Oh. Mm. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm. Mm. Oh. Oh. Mhm. Mhm. What am I trying to do? Well, yeah. Yeah. Raiders new episode tomorrow. Fuck yeah. Dude, I love that show, dude. Like seriously, like I really wish you'd give it a shot. Try it. It's like you would have opinions and so would I. I need more opinions. Only have the other one, the one that's not mine. One. Mm. It's fucking true. And actually that carries over into your 20s too. Like I don't think I've ever been Yeah, that's the exact conversation I have with my mom all the time. Weather report says it's raining right fucking now, and it's not raining right fucking now. You'd think the weather could at least predict the current weather. No, it says. I mean, it's they're. I know they different things use different gauges or whatever throughout. You know, my city's not the largest, but it's mid size for the Bay Area, mid, probably mid, upper mid, and I don't know, maybe it's raining by the marina. I don't fucking know. It's definitely not raining. Supposed to rain all night though. That's nice. It doesn't stop until. Oh no, it doesn't stop. Fuck. Oh, it's raining all through the morning. Wow, fuck. Do I have to bust out my poncho again? God damn it. I hate that. It's raining there too. Same fucking forecast. All fucking day. Oh well, it's gonna be a rain day tomorrow. I have to mark that on my sheet. I have to record the rain days for the grounds team because they aren't able to do as much when it's raining or anything in some cases. And so we have to record that it's a rain day. Otherwise, government's like, why did you only get 2 hours out? Because it was fucking raining, dipshit. You were there too. You know why. Like, oh, I forgot. It falls down on the out of the sky and it makes you wet. It's rain. You have to explain these things in simple. You have to, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. I could be bird shit, but you know, government government ass clowns would probably wouldn't notice that either. Streaming. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it light today. Cause fucking um, yeah. Because I mean, honestly, like there's no use like worrying. keep getting myself all in a tizzy because honestly, the only position I'm in is a reactionary position, and fucking if I'm panicking, I'm not going to be able to react in a and come up with solutions in a fucking logical manner, you know. So I just got to keep it chill, fucking keep it analytical, just you know. And honestly, that's just how I deal with current events and politics. Like I may come off like a dick sometimes, but I take the human element out of it. I take the emotion out of it because that's the best way to make decisions for the group, as if it were organic yet whole thing instead of worrying about individual emotions because that's not going to help. That'll help one person. It's not going to help the whole group, you know. And I've got multiple people to look after, and doggos. That's going to be. Yep, exactly. Which one? Mm. Oh, fucking the newbie quest, dude. Yeah. Yep, that was before New Hallis came out. The Darklight was the one that I did all the time, and you know, mhm. Although I haven't done the Darklight one in a little while. Well, okay, I did it on my Assassin when I was doing that. My Assassin is probably like the fifth fucking Dark Elf Assassin I've created. Like I don't know, I just fucking like if I when I need space for a new character that's not an assassin, like I don't know, it's always the first one to go because like I mean not this time because I got it leveled up some, but it's all I'd play it through the damn newbie zones and then get the butcher block and it's kind of like oh I'm out of vitality, I'll just go play something else and then I never go back to it. And it's just I don't know, assassins just seem so expendable if they're in the lower levels. Yeah. Yep. 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 Hmm. I would have sold a lot more on my Templar back in the day if I had a Merc to do some fucking damage. I tell you about the duel I had. Another Templar challenged me to a duel, and that thing took 3 hours. And I don't even think anyone won. I think it was more like, yeah, it was 2 Raid Templars with a shit ton of hit points and heals and like mana bars that didn't move. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah. It was just it. I mean, I've said before, my raid guild was not a bunch of like. It was like you probably would have enjoyed the people in it, and it was like but we were pretty no nonsense during raids, but like after that, we were pretty chill, and everyone didn't like people weren't like normal raiders, but when you get into other a lot of raiders are very competitive. They want to be they want to be the best in their classes, or whatever. And that was probably what that was about. I don't remember, uh, or if I ever knew what that was about. But I mean, I accepted the duel. I knew it was going to take I knew it was going to take a while. But I was AFK a lot during that fight too. Macros are fun. I didn't sit there for 3 hours straight. Well, shit. Okay. Thought I had something on the overseer to pick up. But I guess not. Ooh, I got another celestial merc. I guess it said what did it say in the guild history? It said fabled or something. But it's on here, it says celestial. I don't even know what that means anymore, because like celestial shit sometimes can be crap. And you'd think it would be the highest tier shit. But it doesn't seem to. I don't know. I'm not a merc, celestial agent. Um, uh, with all his spam from the whole day. Let's see. Yeah, he's got like a whole string of achievements. Oh, level 8, 35 for Chrono, or not Chrono, Overseer. You got like all these different. Oh, probably because he popped his. Because it's a new character. It looks like. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Um. What? Hold up. That's where I. Oh, what was that? That was no. That was the. Oh, I must have passed it then. Oh. No. Shit. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Zalaxo looted the mythical Arak Kull. Hated it. Mythical. Also looted my 10th Commander Clask. I eated it. Converted. Yeah. Mm. Holy shit. Sorry. Okay. Well, I mean, it slipped out. Mm. Well, are you waiting for a certain time to go to bed, or? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Ooh, I'm like I'm getting early into my book. Yeah. Yeah, it's real good. It's like and it's light. It's it's kind of a mystery. It's kind of dark academia, and it's light, and it's like because it's like I think it's like a young adult. Yeah, it's a young adult type suspense murder mystery sort of thing. I don't know, but it's got a lot of elements that I enjoy. Like right now, it's like a lot of world building and backstory, but I don't mind it. Like what was it? Ninth House was like that, where it was just like half the book was world building, and it was boring as fuck because the way I don't know, it's just the way it was written and described. It was like this house is descended from this house, and it's like they're just like I mean they're just it was a lot of shit where like I don't know like the world building in this book like seems to be kind of natural, and they're kind of they're incorporating stories and like stories from the past and setting up the scene, the world that as it is in present day, and it's like okay, it feels natural. It's just like Ninth House was just I don't know, it just seemed forced. Like you were reading a textbook on the history of all these houses. It's like okay, when are we gonna get to the book? I get the gist. I'm positive. Yeah, the author sure thought so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was Lee Bardugo. I don't know if you've ever read anything from her. Probably not. She's not fantasy or well, I don't know. She kind of is dark fantasy, but it's like more like I don't even want to say urban. I guess dark academia fantasy would be the best. I don't know. as you can tell, I'm kind of a sucker for dark academia. I don't know why. I like that shit. Secret societies and fucking like this. It's almost like a closed circuit mystery, but it's like this huge, like it could be like sprawling campus with like pretty much everything. Closed. Did I say circuit? Circle. Yes, it's CCTV. CCB. Closed circuit. Look. I want to eat my spaghetti, but I know damn well as soon as I do, I am gonna food coma. I kind of want to wait. Yeah, I kind of want to enjoy my evening. It's only 6:49. Got another hour at least. I'll grab some food at like 7:30. How about that? Yep. Yeah, no, I'm gonna eat before I go to bed. I'm just trying to plan it out. Yeah. And like eating too close to bed is like the worst thing you could possibly do, but I don't care. Yep. Yep. Especially carb loading before fucking bed.
No.
Garlic bread and pasta. Oh god, it didn't happen today, but they're doing construction in my building. They're like remodeling and they're apparently from our warehouse, they are building which is where I work, it's my office. They are running they're building a hallway um in all the way leading into our wall, which is across from me. And they told me today, they're like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna be cutting the door today." And they're like, "It's gonna be loud." And I'm like, "It's already been loud, bruh. It's it's just obnoxious." But then so I'm expecting like this whole kerfuffle, and nothing happened. Like they were hammering a little bit this morning, like real early, like when we first got there, but after that it just stopped. I don't know what happened. Because they're usually like all this whole time they've been from 7 to 4 they've been working 7 to 3 maybe. It's just like hammering and sawing and shit like the whole time. But today there was nothing. There was like a little bit of adjustment hammering and fucking, and it was done. Like I don't know. I'm guessing they're setting up for tomorrow. Maybe they're surveying before they cut into the wall just to make sure. Although, literally the entire. Yes, actually, yeah. I mean, they can. It's very possible. I don't know. I can't attest to these guys because like I've never talked to them. None of them. Well, there's one guy who speaks English, but I hardly ever see him. He's probably the boss, and yeah. So I've never really. I don't know. I couldn't tell you like with this specific group, but there are construction people who do have the intelligence to do that. Yeah. Well, I mean they hire outside contractors, so it's kind of the same rule, I guess. Hmm. Maybe. I mean, they are well. They, I'm just saying they draw from the same pool as anyone else, really. Well, except for I mean, some contractors only focus on government contracts, so you know. But um, what was I gonna say? Um, they draw from the same pool, but also government will always 100% unless there's some sort of outlying factor, they will go with the cheapest one over anything else. Like it don't matter, like the ratings or anything. There are certain requirements. Yeah, they don't like do what we do when we look at reviews and look, maybe get a portfolio or something. They fucking they say, hey, they post wherever they post. We have a job. The contractors bid on it, and whoever is the lowest wins. So yeah, I mean, like there's certain rules that you know, the certain criteria they have to match, uh, but like consistent quality is not one of those requirements. So, you know, they're more interested in if they do business with China than they are about do you have a record of fucking structural integrity issues? Yeah, it is. That's the government as it exists. And it's probably been that way for a long ass time. I mean, you hear stories about, good enough for government work. We even have a saying, good enough for government work, and that just means, well, it's a half-ass job. Yeah. Yeah.
You should run away.
You got a few viewers out today. I'm not gonna call anybody out. Lurk away, people. But yeah, I'm just saying you got some viewers. Couple new ones. I think they're new. New names to me. Yeah. Welcome. Feel free to talk, but feel free to lurk as well. It's vibes. It's all vibes today. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that mythical one I got. It has heroic and scholarly traits, which are like two ones that like that, huh? Yeah, well, they're rare, but they're also very common in a lot of quests, like that I have anyway, or missions, because they're yeah for the mercs, yeah, yeah. This is my first one that has either of those traits, and I'm like, okay, cool. Although I have yet to find one that requires both of them. That would be fucking sweet. If I had one that required both of those traits, and I could just slot that one and have both of those traits covered, that would be dope. But I don't have that mission yet, unfortunately. This stupid 10-hour one, which I never do because it's got a 30% mishap chance, and it requires three mercs. And it requires three mercs, and I only have one of a merc with only one of the traits that they require. So I can't even get I can't like, and my best familiar gets it down, knocks the mishap chance to I think so. I thought it would. I think I can get it down to 24 or 22 with my best mark. I think, but that's a shit chance. It's like, yeah, and I do not want to like it. I mean, I could just ignore it, but we all know I'm not going to, and I could just ignore it. But also like, what's a fucking mishap mission gonna look like for a 10-hour quest? I mean, a 10-hour mission, like, I don't know. I don't want to. And plus, it's probably going to require three mercs, plus the one that I have, or the one that mishapped. So, like, fuck. I mean, I guess I could. I guess if it happened, I could send it out when I'm at work, and maybe it'll be done by the time I get home. Maybe. I don't know, but I'm not. I don't know. Sucks. Oh, oh, yeah. I think that happened to me last time. I wonder if oh, okay. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Noodles. Mhm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I had to explain the Wendy's taco salad to somebody today. Like the proper way to put it together. Whatever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Parties, yeah. I don't know. Really? I haven't been to a Carl's Jr. in a minute, but I don't remember getting any kind of sick from it. Uh, I do remember Carl's Jr. Like I know remember when they had like, it was like Burger King and Carl's Jr. and um some other place, I don't know, some other big chain put out like a meatless burger, right? And it was way back when my mom and I were trying to figure out ways to cut cholesterol. And so we were trying, we tried all these from Burger King, all the meatless burgers just to see them. And I remember the Carl's Jr. one was my second favorite out of them because yeah, it was pretty good. It was almost like tied with first, but first was Burger King because it tasted like actual meat, like for real. It also takes cooking it on the same grill as the meat. Oh, interesting. Yeah, yeah. My sister-in-law made a taco meat out of crumbled up tofu one time, and it was actually good. It was like you could kind of tell a difference, but it was pretty damn close. Yeah, I'm sure. Mm. Plenty of sodium in the processed fucking vegetarian shit. Hmm. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. 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 my mom likes her noodles mushy, so or not mushy, but like to the point, like soft as they can go and still look like fucking their shape. So I'm like boiling the shit out of noodles. Mm. We're getting a shit ton of cold this year. Yeah. Mm. The drops create dust. Dust. Yeah. Hmm. So basically everything with corn in it, which is everything. I said, yeah, the food prices will go up, especially the things with corn in it, which is pretty much everything. So, and they keep stores, they keep fucking extra supplies of that shit too. So like, well, you know, hmm. Oh, it would never be anywhere near my head. Uh, what can we say? I like good food. You like good music. Can't have both. No, you don't. You may like good food, but can you eat it? That's the question. I would live on a variety of cheeses my entire life if I could do get away with it, but no. Cheese and pretty much all dairy products. Like hmm hmm Yeah. Are they making it worse? Yeah. Mhm. I just read a good pickup line. Well, good. I mean, no pickup line's good, but either. Hmm. Yep. mm, mm, yeah. 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 My mom used to do that with my boy kitty that I had. She used to say she all the time, and like it's just I don't know. Cats just seem feminine to people. Like they're associated with femininity and kind of bullshit. Kind of bullshit. Just because the fact and it just goes along with the yeah, well, yeah, but also yeah, yeah, just, yeah, and yeah, they're all. I mean, but they're also more subtle, and in a lot of most of the time, more subtle, and yeah, they're sneaky, and people don't trust them, and I don't like that's actually on my litmus test, and not that it's been in use in a very long time, but like someone I get it if you don't have a cat and you don't really feel like your lifestyle is fit for a cat, like that's fine, but like if you actively like say, "Oh, I blanket statement don't trust cats." Immediately don't trust you. Yeah. Mm. I mean, if it's not right, yeah. And that's the type of person that I'm just like, no, you're sketch, you're hiding something. But yeah. Yep. Mhm. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if you're allergic to them, that's a whole other thing. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, if you're coughing and sneezing and, your windpipe is closing up, that's like not exactly conducive, it's not going to make you receptive to a cat's like, they're subtle, like they're wanting to be near you. Um, because when a cat chooses you, like you have to be you have to be receptive. Yeah, you're bonded, and especially if it's been over a good amount of time, and so like yeah, yeah, hmm yeah, yeah, hmm yeah. Well, like I said, if you're allergic, like you really shouldn't have one around, and that's acceptable. Like, I just well, yeah. Mm. So that's your younger daughter that's allergic, and the older daughter, well,
I
the
seem to have
older
lost
one
the
that you
thread.
have here there is, yeah, mm, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know, but yeah, but yeah, like that's a whole other thing, But I actively do not trust people who don't who like look at it. They read a cat's body language as sneaky because they're projecting themselves. Like sneaky. I mean, they are sneaky, but like to say, oh, they're sneaky and they're manipulative. That they do this shit to spite me and all this stuff. It's like, no, they don't. Like, yeah, yeah. I mean, well, no, they they don't try to that specifically the trying to trip you thing. It's just that they're following you, they're guarding you, and their way of guarding you is getting super close to your legs as you walk. Like they're like, look, I'm securing your steps. Every step you take, I'm securing it. That's what they're doing. and it just doesn't. Yeah, they don't. Cats cats have a weird they have a weird logic. Like they have muzzles for cats that blindfold them basically, and it's because in that and yeah, the muzzles and stuff. That's um when I was in vet tech, our resident vet was overseeing us with putting muzzles on, and one I don't know if it was I don't remember if it was me or because I know I was thinking it or somebody else. They said it well it looks it looks like a torture device because it's like this fucking mask over their face where their nose and their mouth is the only thing through it. You can't see it, and like there's ears behind. But um and he's like, that's why we don't allow photography in the lab room because people will misunderstand that and they will freak out and they don't nobody likes that's why he's like that's also why we take the pets to the back and we do the work. We don't do treatment in front of the owners. Mhm. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like blindfolding them calms their anxiety because cats think if they can't see you, you can't see them. That's why they like hide behind like one blind or something like that, and they're hiding their eyes. They're like you can't see me, even though like the rest of their body's just like there behind this blind, right? This one window blind, um, like vertical blind. Um, but yeah, and that guarding you is also why it's why they follow you around. It's why they sit outside when you're in the bathroom with the door shut. They're just like dogs in that respect. They want to try and protect you. There's multiple theories about why they bring you presents like dead birds or lizards or some shit. There's theories, but I don't know. I think the official theory is that they're um they are trying to take care of you, that they're trying to feed you. But the reasons for that are that people think that it's for different reasons. Like one is because they appreciate, they're like, oh, they're bringing gifts of honor to their pack leader or whatever, and then other people are like, well, wildcats don't do that to their leader, whatever it's called. Like, yeah, and then others are like, yeah, no, it's because they think they never see you hunt, so they think you're inept, and which I think is a bullshit theory because they know they watch you eating and they want some and they know it's food, and so yeah, well, yeah, they're like, yeah, you gave me some of your chicken last night, so here, have a dead bird. I Yeah. 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 True. Like there's cats that like have habits of, like they'll go out and hunt a leaf and give it to you. And they know that shit ain't edible. Like they're just giving you something. I think it's more like, like they're like, look at my skills. I'm useful. I am a useful member of this pack. I think that's really it. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh God. When I was out in Missouri, speaking of cats, and he had fucking 20 cats inside. I shit you not. and like 5 or 6 outside. It was horrible. It was horrible. I came in, I kind of knew what I was going into, but not even close. And I was like, I'm gonna clean this up. And then I started going through. I got immediately after showing up, I got violently ill, like sick, like actually like a head cold from hell, and like everything ached. And I was like, and I was trying to clean. I was trying to like clean that place up, like while being sick, and I was sick for a month. And after I got, that was all of November, and then fucking December starts, and like I mean, you kind of know me from like last Christmas, like I was into decorating and shit, and I was trying to clean and like, and it just was an endless job, and she wouldn't help, like, in the in the least. She came home, she went to work for 12 hours, came back and went to sleep, and then woke up again and did her bread pulls and shit. And like when she was home, she was like in her room asleep. I guess asleep. Yeah, yeah. I I've told her that so many times. It's just really tough. Like she and I got into a fight because when I was out there, not a fight, an argument where we weren't even speaking to each other for like a week over. She had a little Shih Tzu at the time, and he was old as dirt. He was blind. He was, arthritic, and like she would leave, and he would just do nothing. He was inconsolable. Like he just literally the entire time she was gone, he would sit out in the living room and bark until he was fucking hoarse or tired, and he'd go to sleep, and he'd wake up and bark again. And I told her, I said to her, I said, he's like literally, like he can't, she's like, oh, well, it's maybe his oh, he had a skin thing where like, huh? Yeah. Where it was like, it caused him like, itching and pain and, rashes and shit, like all over his body. And she's like, well, he feels better after a bath. So I had to bathe this dog, and this dog got bathed like every fucking 2 days. And there had to be medication for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep. I finally got her to take all of her male cats because she had these cats segregated into one room. Like some of them were stuck in one room the entire time because she wanted to separate the boys from the girls because she would not get them fixed. And she's like talking about like getting the females fixed and all this stuff, and like, and I'm like, and she, she's like, oh, well, it's so expensive. I'm like, dude, get the males fixed. It's cheaper, and you're also getting you're also negating the chance of them getting out, which they did often, and impregnating a stray cat. I was like, if you're, I said you should get them all fixed, but start with the boys. And she did, and then she finally did, and then I went back home, and um, and yeah, she and I told her that, like, if she got them fixed, I would pay half, which I did. But I was like, but then she's like, well, like, even half, I couldn't really afford it, though, and like, can you help me out with rent? Can you help me out with the rent for the next couple of months? Which I did, because I kind of, we did go into that situation that, like, where I told her, um where, we did have that discussion about getting them fixed before I had decided to leave. But it was during, while it was going on, where I was like, yeah, this isn't working out. Mm, but, so I kind of would have left her in the lurch. At the time, it really stuck in my craw because I really wanted to leave her in the lurch at that point. Yeah, I wanted to. Well, yeah, but the point is, I didn't. I wanted to. Yeah, yeah. We barely talked at all back when I got back home for like a month, and then we talked, and a lot of it was like the fact that the house was just reeked, right, and but she was used to it. She had been there the whole time that the scent was, the smell was developing, and I walked into it full blast, got sick, and she swore because I was really sick earlier in that year, um, because I was severely dehydrated apparently, and they ran all these tests and they could never, like, I finally it took me going to the emergency room because I couldn't take the sickness anymore. It was constant, and I was, like, losing water super fast. And, like, that's the fucked up thing about severe dehydration, is it forces you to, like, lose even more out of both ends. Like, if you try to eat something, it makes you sick. Like, you get to this point where it's like super hard. Like, really, you really just need to be hooked up to an IV and lay there for a few hours. And that's where I was at. And they rehydrated me, and I felt fucking great. I was grinning my ass off. I had to get up after that. I had to get up and go catch the bus to Bart and fucking take Bart home after all that. And I was smiling my ass off the entire way. The sun was shining, birds were chirping. I felt phenomenal. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. I was gonna get food at 7:30. I'll be right back.
I don't think so.
Man, the garlic bread is fucking tits. Fucking tits. Um. Mm-hmm. Tits probably
No.
like themselves. Ugh. Oh yeah, the pickup line. You want to hear it? Okay. Are you a fitted sheet? Say no. Why? No, I. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Because because you're. Oh yeah, because you're complicated and hard to manage, but I definitely want you on my mattress. Yeah, that's bad. Womp womp. Yeah, the worst one is actually one, unsurprisingly, that I made up myself. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, no, I'll tell you, right? I don't know. Like yeah, we had it was in this community I used to belong to. We had like a competition for like the best Willy Wonka themed uh pickup line. And so like, everyone's coming up with all these ones that are like cute, whatever. And I was like, are you Willy Wonka? Because I, because I really, uh, are you Willy Wonka? Because hold on, Ugh. Because oh yeah, because my Augustus Gloop is about to be up your chocolate pipe, about to be stuck up your chocolate pipe. That's what it was. Okay. Hmm. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Somebody, if you find somebody who's out there looking for a spontaneous hookup, there you go, and that's pretty good probability. You just have to endure the 30 slaps to the face before you get to that part, or that before you find that person. Mm. Yeah. Man. Oh, you still in Frostfang? Oh, no. And spend the next 30 levels writing it. Well, not 30. You're probably not level one, right? Still. Yeah. having to hear that clop, 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 clop all through fucking Butcher Block. Yeah, they need a new 20 zone. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. John Green is so articulate. Oh, all right. Mm-hmm. Wubba. Mm-mm. Elon Musk led group offers $97 billion to buy OpenAI. Sam Altman rejects it and mocks him, saying, "We will buy X for 9.74 billion." And then there's tweet. Oh, oh, they no the tweet that actually said in the actual tweet he said we will buy Twitter for 9.774 billion. That's fucking hilarious. I love I love when spoiled children get denied. It's so it's mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. And what fragile little feelings they would have. Somebody's got to be. You're trying to stream. I get it. You don't want to be an ass, but oh wait, I guess I am on your stream, so I should probably play by the rules, huh? With that being said, I do need to go to bed, so you know, that solves that problem. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Uh, well, at least they get paid in the morning. Yep. Oof. Sucks. Uh, yeah. Yeah, it kind of sucks. There's no guarantees. Mm. Excuse. Mm. Uh, yeah. Mm. Yeah. Oh. Don't you get random nights where you just like sleep for a while longer? Oh. Well, maybe that'll just will yourself to sleep one of those sleeps as you go to sleep. Just will it into being. Yeah. You don't know. Don't know. Try it. No, repeat it. Repeat it. Repeat it and make it, and then eventually your whole body is going to think that it's gonna be like, again, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, you'll absorb it if you just, you know, tell yourself that. Yeah, after a lot. You got to do a lot though. For that one, you got to do a lot. It's depressing how many times you have to repeat that. Depressing as fuck. That number, that number is the most depressing thing I've ever seen in my life. It's over 9,000. I'm just gonna say that much. Yeah, you try it. You try it. Will yourself to sleep, or sleep a long time. It's not gonna work because you already don't believe it. You got, yeah. So have I. So have I.
to ye.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I will talk to you tomorrow. All right. Bye.